Hey family, welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. This is Jermaine Go Long. Just sitting here reflecting on, this week we've been in Tanzania. Just trying to think of some things I really want to say. The things is how, really blessed we are to be here, for one. And I know people do have a misconception about Africa and the people of Africa, especially, black people in America. So guys, I want y'all to really understand what I'm saying. Some of you will get it, and some of you won't. But this is a really, really, really rich country. And I say that because it's rich because they do not have, things in place to keep them from making their ends meet. Now, I want you to understand what I'm saying. We have to get licenses and this, that, and the other to do certain things, where they don't. They can start a business. I've never seen so many businesses, in one place. I know I was talking to somebody a couple days ago, and they was talking about, is it a Walmart there? No, it is not a Walmart here. Every inch of the street is a Walmart because every person in Tanzania is working. Everybody has a business. You don't work, you don't eat. I guess that's the thought, but it's not as if, people are struggling. Yeah, you may have the instance where, and we had an understanding, because of the people I've been talking to, where someone may come from a different region and they have nobody here to receive them. And that's where they may come into trouble and end up being homeless and end up being down on their luck. But for a person that's born here or wants to start a business and do things, they do it. They buy what they need to buy. They live where they need to live. They make their money and they're going about their day. That is just jaw-dropping, because I know we as Americans don't do that. We are allowed to in a certain sense because, you got to be regulated to sell fruit, or you got to be regulated to sell goods, or, everything has to be regulated. And, with that mindset, that takes you away from being able to, make your money or make your niche or profit in any way you see fit, to provide for your family. And it's amazing. I know the misconception is you can come here and, you have American money and, hey, you can do this, that, and the other, and you can. But they don't live like that. They live pretty much on how they understand how to live, and it's, I would say it's a lot more shrewder than we do. People think it's crazy that, a Tanzanian person can live on, pretty much 2,300 T-shillings. And that's just $1. But Americans can come over here with hundreds of thousands of dollars and end up going broke. They go broke because they don't understand the culture. They go broke because they don't understand how to negotiate. They go broke because they don't understand, how to move and how to live in this environment. I've already been researching it, and I've been looking at it, and I've been trying to see, like, okay, well, what does it really take? How do we get to this level, or how do we get to this point? Because we have an abundance in America. See, we go around and we blow money and we spend money and we do it all over again each and every day. But when you don't have a lot coming in, you really have to figure out how to navigate and how to budget. The average American can't come over here and live because the average American is so Americanized that they will never be able to train their mind to think differently and to do things differently. And so as I see it, me, it's coming here. It's just like just a refreshing moment, because, it's time for me to kind of, reevaluate how I do things and do things a little bit differently. Because you're in a different place, you got to do things differently. You got to understand the culture, and you got to move accordingly. Because if you don't, then you'll set yourself up for failure. And so that's kind of like what I want to get in, just pretty much talk about today, setting yourself up in the correct way. Because things over here are very busy. They are always working. Like to 9 o'clock at night, they're still selling stuff on the street. And for an average American, hey, you got up early in the morning, you off by 5. Well, they ain't off by 5, because everybody's still grinding, everybody's still doing what they do. So coming over here, you got to really have a thing that you want to do that's going to attract customers, this, that, and the other, because for a little bit they'll deal with you, but if you don't have your things in order, like they say, they'll move on. But I really respect the culture. I really respect the people. We're enjoying our time here in Dar es Salaam, which is the New York City, and it's a city that it sleeps very rarely, but it sleeps. People are busy day and night. But it is a lot of things that you can do here. There's a lot of moves you can make and continue to move forward and profit yourself and help the community out. But it will definitely eat you up, as people say, because if you don't know how to move, you will make tons of bad decisions and put yourself and your family in a hectic situation. That's why, as far as I am concerned, I'm taking it slowly. I am just sitting back and I am watching everything that goes on and trying to make the best decisions possible and moving forward. But I must say, this is a rich country. It is nothing I would have ever imagined, seeing how many people can, just do what they do. Everybody is going to eat here. If something happens in America, you can't go down the street and get anything. I mean, some crazy thing happens. We carry guns, so it'll be a shootout for food. Here, it's just, even in the city, where there is not many trees, but because people have hustled and because people do what they do, it's plentiful. Like, fruit is plentiful still. Even in the small sections where there are trees, you can get coconuts, you can get bananas, like, you can get everything that you could possibly need. So, don't want to sound like I'm rambling, but I just want to tell you just the abundance of, things over here as compared. It's not a either or, but just saying, in a situation where, something was to go bad. I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing how much they have and how much they get every day. They do this every day. Like, you get fresh bananas, fresh coconuts, fresh avocados, fresh. And then they go bag it up, hustle it out, and do what they do. So, I just want you guys to understand how rich this country is, how blessed this country is, and I guess that's it for today.